This time on Norfolk Perspectives, we're going to be talking about the Hershey Track and Field Games and how you can participate, maybe me too. And then summer camps are coming right here to Norfolk for you to enjoy. The Chrysler Museum is expanding, and find out more about that. And a Norfolk police officer has a brand new book that you're going to want to read. Stay tuned to everything great right here on Norfolk Perspectives. Welcome to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm Bob Batcher, and you're in for a treat today because I'm going to start talking about getting healthy and slimmer. And Pete Allen, you got all the secrets, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, but that's because you're the senior recreation supervisor too.
Yep.
But more importantly, I want to talk a little bit more about your past life.
Yes, sir.
Because that brings authority to the sofa.
Yes, sir.
You know what you're talking about because you've participated in the field before, right?
Yes, sir. I've ran track. I ran track at Granby High School. And I played baseball, football, and I also played basketball.
You kind of ventured through a football career, right?
Yes, sir. I had a small, brief career. It was a lot of fun, though, and I came back and started coaching. So
I got to ask you, were you in front of the pack when you were running or behind the pack when you were running?
I was in front of the pack. They were counting my spikes.
Really?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how does that compare to what you're getting ready to do at Lake Taylor High School?
Well, hopefully these kids can have the experiences that I had running track and competing in track, and that's what we're really trying to get across, and promote a healthy lifestyle.
Okay, Pete, I got to tell you, my experience with running track was getting winded.
You know, I agree with you.
Is that what it's all about?
Yeah, you know, when I first started running track, I didn't like it because I was a baseball player. And, you know, in baseball, you know, you can run out the fly ball. I play center field. Run out the fly ball, and that's cool. Or, you know, steal a base. Maybe you hit a triple, and you're really tired. But in track, it's just, you're strictly running. And I didn't like it. But I realized that, you know, I was getting a lot stronger and healthier. So I fell in love with it. And the whole competitive nature of it, too, I just fell in love with it.
Okay. Now, the track meet that's going to be occurring, I called it the Hershey.
It's the Hershey Track and Field event.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's that? I mean, is it you give out Hershey Kisses
no,
at the end or what?
Well, you know what? They may get some Hershey Kisses, but it's a national track event, and it's held all over the country. They have basically local events. You can move on to state and also regional. And then if you win your regionals or you place in regionals, then you're off to a spot in the national event.
Cool. Now, when is the event going to be?
The national event?
No, the local one.
Oh, the local one is May 19th at Lake Taylor High School. The gate will open at 8. We will start at 9.
Okay. Now, do you have to be on a track team at high school and that kind of stuff?
No, you don't have to be. That's the great thing about the event. You do not have to be on a track team. You just have to be someone who wants to compete in track. And ages are from 9 to 14.
Oh, so I'm off the hook.
Yeah, you off the hook this time. Yeah, just this time. But, you know, it's great for kids who want to be introduced to track. A lot of elementary schools are participating. We have middle school track teams who will be participating, so I'm looking forward to the event.
Let me ask you, Pete, because I'm assuming we keep hearing that kids are kind of getting obese. They're not doing the workout. I mean, are you finding that to be true? I
believe so. You know, the sad thing about it is, you know, I enjoy video games, but I think that's a problem that we have now. A lot of kids, they're not out actually participating and being active, but instead they're in the house playing the video games.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you talk a kid out of the air conditioning and get out to a
you know what's
and get winded?
You know, I think that the trick is to get all the kids involved, and not just, you know, target the kids who are supposed to be fast. Let everybody participate, because what happens is they go out with their friends. You know, you never know who the child's friend is, but if you invite everybody out, then, you know, you'll get more kids out. And it's all about having fun. It's not about, and you make the emphasis on having fun. It's not about winning or losing.
I got to ask you, is this just for kids about having fun and starting off slow?
No. It's for all adults, especially right now. It's a time of year where a lot of people are really trying to be active and take advantage of the weather. And it's important to go out. If you hadn't been training, it's important to make sure you start off slow. If you want to, you know, start jogging, you may have to start walking first, and or look at different exercises, maybe swimming, riding a bike, or something like that, before you get out there and try and go out for a marathon or something like that.
So start off slow.
Yeah, definitely start off slow.
Okay, with the whole no pain, no gain thing?
You know what? I don't believe in that. I believe that when you're training for a professional sport, then, you know, some of that comes into play. But if you're just trying to be healthy and have a healthy lifestyle, then, you know, you should stop when you start feeling a little something.
Okay.
That your body will let you know when it's tired. You know, you have to pay attention to your body.
So just kind of make sure you get moving. That's what.
Make sure you get moving. Make sure you drink a lot of water. I think drinking a lot of water is very important. Stay
Okay.
hydrated and also stretch. Now, one of the
Oh, come on. Are you? Now you're
stretching.
starting to sound like my wife.
Let me tell you, stretching
Really?
is very important, especially the older you get. And I'm just talking about myself. Like, I used to be able to go out and play basketball and don't stretch or anything, and I was fine. And but, you know, now when I go out, and I play softball too. I have to make sure that I'm warmed up. It's important that you jog a little bit and get your legs loosened before you stretch, and that gives you a better stretch.
But if you want to just go watch some kids run, you can go over to Lake Taylor
Yes,
on
sir.
May 19th, and you can drive and not even have to stretch.
There
Right?
you go. And please come out and support the kids.
Thanks for joining us. Now we're gonna kind of change up a little bit. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about summer camps.
Awesome.
Stay tuned for more.
Nice. No. Oops. Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Moms everywhere are finding ways to keep kids active and healthy.
Works every time.
Get ideas, get involved, get going at letsmove.gov.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. You know, I love the idea of kind of resting up and starting off slow to go to a track meet. You ought to go by and get somebody signed up for that track meet, or go by and watch it yourself. Okay, now, if you're not running, you're getting ready for summer camp, and I've got Art Thatcher, the Bureau Manager for Recreation and Human Development.
Yes.
And Debbie Dickerson, who is a Senior Recreation Supervisor. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, Debbie, I'm going to put you on the spot immediately, because the last time you were on the sofa, you were a passive artist, right? Visual arts?
It's more passive physically. This is true, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
now you're hooked up with the day camps, huh?
With the recreational artist, yes.
And I don't see much passiveness there. Is there?
None at all between 5 and 12 years old, no.
Well, a lot of movement.
Yes.
So between 5 and 12 is when you're eligible to come into a day camp?
Yes. And then for Camp Willoughby, you have to, because it's a waterfront site, you have to be 6 years old.
Okay. Art, explain it to me. Summer camps. It's been a long time since I had to worry about summer camps because my girls are pushing 30 now. So what is day camp today like during the summer?
You know, day camp is an opportunity for young people to experience a multitude of activities. You know, active games and arts and crafts, and then we do a really good job of introducing the environment and nutrition and those things into, you know, the broad day. Typically we have the children from 7 in the morning until 5 at night.
Now, I didn't hear Game Boy, Wild Turkey, or not Wild, whatever that bird game is.
Oh, Angry Bird.
Angry Bird. I didn't hear any of that in there. Can you bring your Game Boy with you?
I'm going to defer to Debbie on that. I would say no. I mean,
Hopefully
typically
not.
we keep them busy enough that they don't have time for those things. It's not, you know, we don't look for them to bring their own entertainment. We provide it for them.
Okay, now Debbie, for a lot of these kids, they've been in school, day in, day out, getting taught to. So what's going to be different for them during the summer?
Well, because it's summertime, it's going to be a lot of outdoor activities.
Okay.
They'll go hiking and biking and fishing and crabbing and running and jumping and all outside.
Outside? You're going to make them go outside?
Yes. And in the pools and everywhere we take them, yeah.
Cool. Now, you mentioned in the pools, because I know people from aquatics have been on before. We do have it. I mean, part of some of our summer activity is the plunge program and that kind of thing to teach kids how to swim, right?
Correct, yes. Yes, that's, they do a summer plunge, and they teach water safety, how to rescue yourself, swimming, because we're surrounded by water, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. And then go to the beach and to water parks. They get plenty of water. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I got a question for both of you. What is the #1 activity you hear from the kids that they like doing the most?
I don't know that there's ever a #1, except that they're so energetic. I would say it's a physical activity of any kind, and we do everything. We do football, soccer, running, everything.
Okay. How about from the parents' point of view?
That's a very good question. I'll defer to Art on that.
You know, I mean, it's interesting. I mean, I think, as Debbie alluded to, we're surrounded by water. As a locality, we're very fortunate to have 3 outdoor pools. And so I think both from the participants' perspective and the parents' perspective, getting them into the pool and down to the water, either at Camp Willoughby or at one of our public beaches, gives them an opportunity, one, to get into the water and to experience it, and also to our aquatic staff does a really good job of teaching the personal safety piece of that, so that they know, well, if they can't swim, they know how to stay safe in and around the water, and then we take all the efforts that we can to get them to learn how to swim. We also, we're very fortunate that we have a fleet of kayaks that we do kayaking with our camp participants at some of the different sites, and then we kind of rotate some of the other sites through. So it gives them an opportunity to get out of the water, get a chance to see the natural resources that the city of Norfolk has. You know, it's a wonder, you know, all the natural areas that we have within the city. We're surrounded and intersected by waters and rivers and lakes that we get a chance to put them on and get them out into.
Kayaking. Ooh, is there a chance for an adult to do kayaking too?
Absolutely.
All right, so we can talk after the show then.
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you, because as an adult, as a parent, I'm sitting there getting ready to write the check out and do the budget for the summer. What's the #1 favorite thing from a parent's point of view? How about the cost of the summer camps? Is it where do they find those costs?
Our registration is available. You can find our registration form online.
Okay.
At norfolk.gov, REPOS, RPOS. And you can also go to any one of our community recreation neighborhood centers and get a copy of our Good Times. And you'll be able to find that information there, lists all the camps, lists all the diversity of the camps and what those costs are.
The cool part about it is that the camps have been going on for years. I mean, some of our viewers probably who are putting their kids in some of the camps, so they're really tried and tested, aren't they, over the years?
They are. We have, at a lot of our sites, we have staff that's been here, I think, 35 and 36 years, so they may have seen a generation.
Wow.
Come through, yeah.
And they're priced in such a way that they can be affordable, because they basically are there to cover the cost of the program.
Yes.
Well, actually, we have open recreation sites which are free.
That's really sweet.
And then because we run daycare sites, it has a fee attached to it, and it's about $40 a week.
Okay. But again, you can check all this out on norfolk.gov or go into one of the rec centers and check on it. Kind of peek around too?
Absolutely.
Okay. Thanks for everything that you guys are doing to kind of make sure that we bring a safety, but also a heck of a lot of fun for our kids throughout the whole summer. So thanks for everything that you guys are doing and your staff is doing to make that happen.
Thank you very much.
When we come back, we're going to be talking about the Christ Museum and some transformation it's about ready to go through. Find out more. Stay tuned.
I'm home, and I love it. I'm home, where I belong.
It's always nice to come home, but many Americans are at risk of foreclosure and losing their homes. Making Home Affordable from the U.S. government has already helped over 1 million struggling homeowners like these. The sooner you act, the better chance we can help you.
I'm home, where I belong.
Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. Okay, I got Bill Hennessy on, who is the director of the Christ Museum of Art, and every time he's on, it's something new.
So we like to have it.
I know it. So, okay, where do we begin? We got, you still got Cool It or Warm It coming up?
Well, it's busy summer. You know, our glass studios in full cry. We've got daily demonstrations at noon every day. A chance to learn how to make glass yourself.
That's cool.
You're just talking about summer camps. We've got a great summer camp at the Chrysler this July for kids. Got a wonderful exhibition called 30 Americans.
And that exhibition has consumed the building, right?
Biggest show we've ever done. It's all work by contemporary African-American artists. Works that'll make you laugh. Some work maybe make you angry. Engage with some interesting political issues. It's an amazing show, and it spreads throughout the whole building.
Okay, and just about the time I think that the Christ Museum of Art must be a stodgy place because it's a museum of art, you convinced me that it's not.
Well, we're doing our best.
Okay, now there's a rumor going about that I would need to find out. I hear the doors are getting locked.
Well, we don't like to think of it quite that way. We say we're entering a period of transition, and it's a pretty exciting transition.
And the transition is not of the people coming in, it's of the actual building, right?
Exactly. Starting this July, we're going to be doing a major expansion and renovation of the museum, and that will unfold over the next 2 years. So in July, we'll start working on the outside. Building will still be open. We'll have great shows right through the fall. And then in January of 2013, well, 6 months off now, we'll be closing the main museum and taking the collection out into the community in every direction. So
wait a minute.
The main museum building may be closed up for a lot of important construction work, but you'll see the Chrysler Museum's collections and people and programs everywhere in Hampton Roads.
Okay, but Bill, this is a collection that people love. They've embraced. Some people think it's priceless. It's glass. And you're going to move it around?
All 30,000 objects of it.
You're kidding. Where are you putting it?
Well, you know, we've always said, you know, our pitch is come to the Chrysler Museum. You're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean,
and
you got
people
the Hubert Court, and you got people that are listening to music, and they're doing whatever they do when they listen to music, and they're going to.
Right. Well, we're turning that around now. We're saying, you know, we've got to do some work on our building to make it even a better and more welcoming place. So instead of inviting you to come to see the collection with us, we're going to take the collection out to the community. So we're going to take a storefront in MacArthur Center, and there'll be a Chrysler Museum branch there. We'll be at the Gordon Gallery at Old Dominion University. We'll be out at the Contemporary Art Center, the Museum of Contemporary Art in Virginia Beach. And we're going to use our 2 historic houses in downtown Norfolk, the Moses Myers House and the Willoughby Baylor House, as satellite museums there. So we're going to be everywhere.
That's really cool because I think you still go by, and I mean, it looks like a museum. So it can have that facade of kind of intimidation. So you're kind of hoping to introduce it to a whole new audience, too?
Exactly.
Okay, I've got to ask you, I'm going to put you back in your shoes as executive director. How did you inform your board that, okay, we're going to invest in the building and we're going to grow it, and this is how we're going to do it?
Well, this is something we've been talking about for a long time. We've known that as beautiful as our building is, it simply isn't big enough at the moment to hold all the objects in the collection. 30,000 objects in the collection. We don't show anything near all of them at one time. So we needed more space to get the collection out where people could see it and enjoy it.
So you got everybody say, yeah, that's good.
Right.
Who can argue with that? Bigger. Okay.
And then there are things about it, too. Our access for people with disabilities is not very good. They can come in the side door now, so we wanted to make it so they could come right in the front door.
Oh, okay.
We had some circulation problems in the building. Our restaurant was in the wrong place. Our
elevator, kind of smack right in the middle now.
So we're moving it out to a whole new wing on the front of the building where you'll be able to sit and eat overlooking the Hague Inlet in the sunshine.
So what are some of the new things you're going to move? The theater, a gift shop.
That'll stay where it is.
You still got the best gift shop. Your gift shop is better than a Guggenheim, I'll tell you that.
Thank you.
So that'll stay, but then how are you going to maximize your gallery space then?
Right. Well, on either side of the main entrance, we've got beautiful gardens now.
Okay, right.
We're going to take those gardens and we're going to move them about 30 feet out, closer to the water. And behind them, we're going to put 2 new wings flanking the main entrance. That'll give us a good deal of extra space and room for that new restaurant. And then we're going to put it back so when people drive by in 2 years' time, they're not going to know anything happened. But inside, the place will look better, be bigger, and work better.
Okay, so we're going to have Hubert Court with the beautiful ceiling.
Look exactly the same.
That's awesome. Same exhibit, or are you going to be able to grow it then?
Well,
get to 30,000.
You know, in order to do this work, we've got to take every one of those objects and relocate them. Clean them out of the galleries, fix the galleries up, new lighting, new temperature and humidity control, and when it comes back, it'll be the same objects, but presented in a fresh, exciting, and we hope even more engaging way.
Bill, again, I'm going to try to put you back in those director's shoes instead of the lover of the Chrysler. How did you pull it off? Because you kind of have gone against some of the rules. I mean, number one, it's a bad economy. Nobody's giving money, they say. And then you went free a couple of years ago, and you've kept it free. So how can you afford to do all this expansion?
The community. We have the most amazing group of trustees. You know, you propose an idea like this, the first question they're going to ask is, how much is it going to cost?
Yeah.
And the answer in this case is probably close to $24 million to do all of this. And through a great effort and through the huge generosity of members of our board and others who live here in Hampton Roads, they've given us the money to enable that to do that. They've made an investment in the museum's future and in our ability to serve the community that's our home.
So in closing, I guess we want to make sure we encourage people to come on by and see the museum, especially with 30 Americans there, throughout the whole summer, and then be ready for some change.
Right. Big thing. We've got to remind people that we're there full tilt until January, and then in January of 2013, we're going to be everywhere in the community else that you'd see us.
Looking forward to getting some updates from you. Thanks for joining us here on Norfolk Perspectives. When we come back, we're going to be talking to a very special police officer who has a new book that you're going to want to read. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Norfolk Perspectives. I'm Bob Batcher, and I'm joined by a guy that I've always thought I knew, but I discovered that I didn't. Chris Amos. Chris Amos, you're a police officer and with a tremendous reputation and history, but boy, this was awesome. I can only just say wow.
Well, thank you. Sometimes I can only say wow, too.
I mean, I decided I better, you know, unlike some other guests where I just kind of wing it, I figured I better go and read this, but I know everything that's going to be in this book, and I got through the introduction, discovered that I didn't. What possessed you to write this?
You know, the title pretty much sums it up. There is hope.
Yeah.
And certainly the need for hope. As the PIO of the police department, I deal a lot with the public, and I share a lot of news, and sometimes it's not the best of news. And, you know, I realize there's some good things that are happening out there. And as a pastor, a bivocational pastor, you know, I've seen hope in some of the most unsuspecting places. And, you know, I just wanted to communicate that. A sense of hope, and to give people hope that you know, it's not bound by or will be held hostage to Washington or Wall Street or the news report at 6. I mean, God's moving out there in some mighty ways.
Yeah, you know, and I know we've had conversations where in our field of having to tell a story or work with people and telling a story, you got some tough stories sometimes where you're on the front lawn of a home where a family has just lost somebody.
Right.
And yet there's rules. There's kind of boundaries between the media and the police and where you go. But life doesn't always give you those rules, does it?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. And, you know, you find yourself facing a whole lot of things that there's no template for. And so you just have to make the best with what you've got. And I found out on the street, and a lot of the stories in this book, rather than chapters, it's lessons. They're 42 lessons that I've learned as a street cop in Norfolk. And I found, and I've seen the Lord move in some of the most amazing ways, and some of the most, with just kind of our natural eyes, the tragic of circumstances. You know, I've seen good come out of that, and I've seen, again, I've learned lessons from that I've been able to share through this book now, hopefully with a lot of folks, and it'll be a source of encouragement and guidance and inspiration, and just maybe help some folks that may feel like giving up to keep on keeping on another day, week, month.
I was going to say, did your editor tell you that you gave away at the very beginning?
That's all right. That's all right. It's you know, it's not my news, not certainly. I don't have a monopoly on hope.
That's right.
But I know who does. And
well, and let me ask you that, because I mean, and again, you and I have had many a conversation after some tragic moment, and your faith and my faith really have brought us through that. But you work in an environment that says separation of. How do you find that way of balancing?
Well, you know, as a police officer, we're called to protect and serve. And I found myself often dealing with folks in tremendous crisis. And I've never forced myself on anybody. But I have asked people who've lost loved ones. I've been at crime scenes. I've been at homicide scenes. And I've asked them, hey, do you believe in prayer? Never had one person say no. Can I pray with you? I've had people cling to me with a death grip. Please do. And I've just prayed with people, and I've tried to comfort people with you know, my faith to the best of my ability. And often many of these lessons take place after. You know, I go home, I kind of decompress, I try to, you know, Jesus talks about having eyes to see and ears to hear, and I found myself going home at the end of some pretty harrowing days saying, Lord, you know, what was this about? What was that about? Where were you in this or in that? And it's then as I just kind of sat down that he began to reveal some things to me and show me some lessons that I think are pretty universal. That situations, you know, some of the folks, I've learned lessons from the homeless, from the elderly, from the addicted, from victims, from criminals, from police officers. So again, some of the most unsuspecting teachers have taught me things about myself and my Lord and my faith and that are priceless as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, you're also doing a profession that wears a uniform. You're macho. You're strong.
Right.
Relying on faith, can't that kind of be, isn't that kind of the wimp out too?
Well, it's you know.
I mean, are you, people say that? It's a vulnerability?
People say, you know, I remember, it's funny you should say that, Bob. I remember years ago I was in a shooting. I was shot a couple of times. Shot and killed a person that was trying to kill me. 6 months later, another Christian brother of mine was shot twice. And I had officers come to me after that time, and both he and I were professing Christians, weren't ashamed of our faith. And officers came to me and said, how can you be a Christian and be a police officer? You know, how can you relate the two or reconcile the two? And I tell them, I don't see how you can deal with what we have to deal with day in and day out and not be a person of faith. Because you deal with that stuff, you know, you need to know that there somehow, some way, justice will be done. Maybe not here, not now in this case, as you deal with a child that's just been killed through child abuse or whatever, but you've got to have some kind of faith to cling to and to hold on to. And so I have found it to be a strength, and I have found that over the years people have come to respect me for it and not look down on me.
Chris, I got to tell you, not very often do I get to read a book from someone who I know I thought so well. I've gotten to know you better through this book, and I want to say thank you for what this book has meant to me, and I know what it can mean to the viewer. MacArthur Center, Barnes & Noble?
MacArthur Mall, Barnes & Noble's, MacArthur Mall, May 5th. We're going to have a book signing at 1 o'clock there in their store, which they're super excited about, as are we. You know, I'm nothing special. Ask my wife, ask my kids. But to have that privilege, it's just that, a huge privilege.
It's been awesome. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay. We want to hear from you, what you'd like to see on TV 48, but more importantly, what's going on in your neighborhood and what would you like to celebrate in 2012? Give us a holler at 664-6510. And as usual, it's a wonderful time to be in Norfolk just because of you and you. Thank you.